Shows Leslie Nielsen at a bar drinking alone. Nielsen narrates.
I was on my last legs. I was retired from the force and divorced from Eldis's daughter. She was never the same after Eldis died of COVID 2 years ago. But, lucky for me, my old partner Ed saved my life when he walked into the bar that night.
George Kennedy walks into the bar and orders 4 drinks. Kennedy. How you doing, Frank? We miss you back at the station. Nielsen.
I miss you all too, Ed. But what brings you here?
Kennedy. Well, me and my new partner Norberger could really use your help on a case. The bartender gives them each 2 beers and they each start double fisting. Nielsen.
What kind of case?
Kennedy. Murder. You remember our prior colleague Norberg, right? Nielsen.
Norm McDonald's in here all the time. I couldn't forget about him if I tried.
Kennedy. Well, you remember that he was tried, but found not guilty because you kept using the N-word on the stand? Nielsen.
I had been listening to NWA at the time to keep up with the young crowd.
Kennedy. Anyway, my new colleague Norberger's wife was just killed. He's in the back of the squad now if you want to talk to him. Kennedy and Nielsen go outside the bar in front of Kennedy's police car. Shows Richard Pryor handcuffed in the back seat. Kennedy. I wouldn't usually handcuff and detain a police officer whose wife was just killed, but... Nielsen.
But he's black. I got it. Let me talk to him.
Nielsen gets in the back seat of the squad car with Richard Pryor. Nielsen.
Hello, officer. I'm Frank Drebin, retired from the police squad. And your name is Norberger, correct?
Pryor. That's right, man. I just told you that earlier tonight. Nielsen.
Norberger. Is that Jewish?
Pryor. German. Nielsen.
Anyway, what can you tell me about what happened to your wife?
Pryor. Well, don't you remember me, man? A couple hours ago, I tied one on at this bar with you. And you gave me a ride home. And then you carried me in and said you had to go use the bathroom. Nielsen then thinks to himself. Cuts to Nielsen entering a bathroom with Denitra Vance in the shower. As soon as Vance screams, Nielsen turns around shocked and shoots her 5 times. Shows Nielsen leave the bathroom and shows Pryor passed out on the bed in the bedroom. Cuts back to the back of the squad car. Nielsen.
Now I remember everything. Let me talk to Ed and get this all straightened out.
Nielsen gets out of the squad and stands with Kennedy. Kennedy. Did you get anything, Frank? Nielsen.
Poor bastard got home from the bar, and she scared him in the bathroom.
Kennedy. He wasn't expecting her to be black? Nielsen.
Exactly. Shot her dead. In self-defense. Everyone makes mistakes.
Kennedy. Should I let him go? Nielsen.
As long as it's not in a dark alley. And live from Tom's phone, we're not alive. It's Saturday Night Live, starring an ever-evolving cast that is unionized and refuses to allow their names to be mentioned until their demands are met. Musical guest, Bing Crosby, and your host, Richard J. Daley. Ladies and gentlemen, Richard J. Daley. Applause, applause, applause. Daley. Thank you. I'm honored to be here, hosting a show produced by a Southside Irishman. I served as the Cook County Democratic Party chairman of the Central Committee from 1953 to 1976, and as Chicago's mayor from 1955 to 1976. I was nicknamed the Boss.
Applause, applause, applause. Daley.
Thank you. People can say what they want about patronage, but the producer's paternal grandfather, Arthur Murphy, had to leave school after 6th grade to help provide for his family. Because he was a precinct captain during my rise to power in the Democratic Party,
Even with only a sixth grade education, he was able to work city jobs, including a streetcar conductor and later a bus driver, and was thus able to provide for his family of 8 children. Oh boy, the Irish really liked having kids back then, huh? Anyway, I never got to host Saturday Night Live, as I passed away during its second season. But I'm happy to be here now. George Carlin comes out. Applause, applause, applause. Carlin. Hey, boss. Daley. Uh-oh, it's one of those hippie kids. I'm going to get the riot police out here if you're not careful. Carlin. No, boss, I'm here to ask for a favor. Daley. What's that? Carlin. I'm seeing if you got any pull with the producer. He's running us ragged. We don't even have a pension. I was seeing if you had any jobs available. Daley. Are you up for getting about 10,000 dead people's signatures for the Democrats? Carlin. You're damn right. Daley. Well then, I'll see what I can do. All right. We got a great show tonight. Bing Crosby is here, so be sure that you'll be dreaming of a white Christmas while swinging on a star. We'll be right back.